What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Cheeky Crypto Uncensored. I am JB and we're going to dive into XRP today. Take a look at what has been going on in the markets to start with, some of the fundamentals going on chain for XRP, the price action and the price targets down on the 1 hour time frame. If you are enjoying the content coming to you recently over here at Cheeky Crypto Uncensored, do smash up that like button, subscribe, tapping on the bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video coming to you from Cheeky Crypto Uncensored channel. Let's dive straight into the markets for today. And how is the market looking? We can see the total crypto market cap at 1.06 trillion, down 0.78% in the last 24 hours. We can also take note of the Fear and Greed Index, still on the lower end of the neutral at 42. I do expect this to, be a bit volatile over the next coming weeks. Obviously, all the hype going about a green October or a potential red October. Let us know your thoughts on this month ahead, whether it's going to be a green month or a red month. Very interested to hear the overall thoughts of the community. As we look down at the rankings here, we can see Bitcoin up 0.11% in the last hour, down 1% in the last day, and down 1% in the last 7 days. When we come over to XRP though, we can see it's up 0.18% today, down 1.79% in the last 24 hours, and down 8.87% in the last week. Obviously trying to grab as many of these trades as we can, linked in our Discord down below, guys. It is completely free to join. Obviously there is tiers when you get into the Discord, where we do come over to memberships.cheekycrypto.io. I'm sure you guys know the script by now. We'll keep this one short and sweet. 7-day free trial. That 7-day free trial will not be there forever, so capitalize on it whilst it is still there. Obviously we talked about the Discord. Having this membership opens up additional channels in the Discord, the likes of the traders tier and such. Capitalise on that one, guys. It is fantastic down there, fantastic community talking crypto 24/7, where you can request technical analysis on charts on the 1 hour, the 1 day and the 4 hour time frames, where we can also generate some trading ideas from the AI bot. But head on over, check it out, guys. 7-day free trial, membership.cheekycrypto.io, and obviously you can go up to your profile, cancel before any payments are taken if it's not for you, but I think it will be. But of course we are here today for the data zone and over to the data portal, where we will go here for the on-chain data for XRP, where we can take a look what's been going on in the last 24 hours. We can see there's 21,698 active addresses in the last 24 hours, 17,000 of these being receiving addresses, 8,100 of these being sending addresses. We can see there was 1.027 million transactions costing just $1,315 or 2,600 XRP. So obviously this here highlights how fantastic the project of XRP is. Fantastically cheap to carry out so many transactions. Now, for one, which we don't tend to do here, but we will come over and have a look at another project to show how cheap and how well XRP does transactions. We can see here 1.027 million transactions costing just $1,300 US. If we come over to the likes of Ethereum here, we can see a similar 1 million transactions costing $1.7 million US. Bitcoin, 283,000 transactions costing $500,000. When we come back over to XRP, we can see the 1 million transactions costing just $1,000. It just shows the strength of XRP. It is fantastically cheap to send so many transactions. I love looking at this stat. But we're going to have a look at liquidations in the last 24 hours. We did see a bit of a pullback in the market. $1.6 million worth of positions liquidated in the last 24 hours. 97.86% of these being long positions, 2.14% of these being short positions. Binance being the exchange with the highest amount of liquidations, and they liquidated $645,000 worth of total positions. Of which of these we can see it's $628,000 worth of longs, $17,000 worth of shorts, given the 97% long positions liquidated, 2.7% shorts. These took out 38.85% of total liquidations. Bybit taking out 29.5% of total liquidations, $479,000 worth of longs, $10,000 worth of shorts, and Huobi taking out 18% of positions, almost 100% long positions, $303,000 worth of longs and just $1,000 worth of shorts. Now normally I would have an issue with 𝗲𝗂 being so high. However, we can see the total trend here of a 97 to roughly 3% split. It's not really standing out too much here for 𝗲𝗂. I do like to look at liquidations. I think everybody should take note of liquidations and how positions are being liquidated from exchanges. This is how the team managed to catch FTX around about a week in advance, finding anomalies with liquidations before issues become more mainstream, I think is the best way to phrase that one. Keep an eye on these liquidations. If there's issues with exchanges, you will see them here, and you can get yourself off of the exchanges if you are on them before the issues do come to light. But we will jump down to the charts for today, guys. XRP paired up with USDT, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 is the data source. Previously we were talking about a move up to the 51 to 54 cent area, with these two typical retracement areas of the moves to the downside. The one highlighted in white here being the typical retracement of the Y wave, and the one highlighted in yellow here being the typical retracement of the WXY to the downside. I'm taking these two off of the charts for now. I want to concentrate on the moves that have happened. And also yesterday, you will know if you watched yesterday's video, or if you're down in our Discord, I did open up a long position with a very nice tight stop loss on this one, looking to take out this fair value gap that was left from the drop to the downside. And as we can see, we hit the stop loss on this one. Tight stop loss on here for a reason, guys, protecting ourselves at all costs. The stop loss at just 0.8%. and we did get stopped out of that trade. That was there for a reason. We were looking at a potential move to the upside for XRP in an A, B and C corrective structure, looking to take out this fair value gap and test the 200 EMA. But obviously we can see from here we have had a bit of a breakdown for the price action on this 1 hour chart for XRP. So we did look at this move down as a completed ABC structure, where we can take note of this move, measuring the A wave down to the B wave low, and we can see we came down close to test the 1-to-1 just past the 882, and we could also see the momentum indicator here on the stocks. We're looking for the push to the upside, where we did see this happen. However, from here we did find a breakdown in the price for XRP, and we have came down in a bit of an impulsive structure. So what we will do is take these areas off the charts and assess what has been going on for XRP. It does look like we're going into a bit of an impulsive structure to the downside, with a diagonal in a wave 1 just up here. We can draw this on and make note of what is going on. So the wave 1 coming over to here, up in a short shallow wave 2, with a big impulsive move down here in the wave 3, up into a wave 4, and this here being a 5th wave to the downside. So we can do our sense checks on this one, measuring out this wave 1 over to the wave 2 high here at 51,992. We'll take the fib up to here so we can get our sense checks accurate. We would look for the 1.618, which we can see on this impulsive move to the downside, coming down as low as 48.730. We have hit that impulsive trigger. So we know now we are in an impulsive move to the downside for XRP within this Y wave structure. We can assess this one later on to see if we're on a bigger impulsive move to the downside. So we'll look for our requirements. Our wave 4, we would typically see a wave 4 between 30 and 50% retracement, potentially touching the 618. However, we have found rejection on the midpoint here, and we are now breaking to the downside. This move to the downside, we would be looking for a move between the 1.236 and the 1.618 for the price action for XRP, coming between 48,295 and 47,598. This would be our typical area for a 5th wave for XRP of this entire structure, and we can see we have now entered into this area, with the price coming as low as 48.165. However, I do not think this move to the downside is done just yet. We can see internally here we may have a bit more to go for XRP on the 1 hour. We had a high here of 50.142 and a low of 49.177. When we bring this over to a potential wave 2 high of 49.983, we can see we have also hit an internal 1.618 here. So we can nest these structures down using L8 wave theory, with the waves 1, 2, 3, up into a wave 4, down into a wave 5 for the shorter term price action. The wave 4, we can target out this move between the 30 and 50%, coming between 48.852 and 49.066. This would give us our typical retracement for the wave 4, where we can then target out a further breakdown in the wave 5. So we'll go for the higher area here of the wave 4 at 49.066, and we can target out a further move to the downside between 47.955 and 47.616. This would give us our wave 3 target area on a bigger scale. So we have the nested 5-wave move, where I covered there, we'd look for the wave 3 up until wave 2. This whole move would be a nested wave 3. We would then expect a wave 4 and a wave 5 to come for XRP over the next few days, possibly into the weekend, looking for the stochastics to reset with a further break to the downside. We can have a very early look at a possible target here for this wave 4 bounce, a fantastic opportunity to get in on a trade here. We could take the target area low to the possible 50% retracement, a 2.62% push to the upside to come in a few days potentially for XRP, whereas we can also look at the opposite side of this one. We could be expecting a further push to the downside, perhaps down to around about 46.8 cent, but obviously this is much further in the future. We would be looking for the price targets for here to change, get these structures to map out, and we can understand what is going on within the internal counts here to see this wave 3 finish on the bigger scale here. Look for the wave 4 bounce and a final 5th wave to the downside, of which we would then have to zoom out and understand whether we are in a bigger impulsive move to the downside and reassess the structures that have played out here. But I'm quite confident of what we do see on the charts. We can appreciate that the 4 hour, the 8 hour, the 1 day and the 1 week timeframes are all in an oversold position, looking for a push to the upside. But I think we have to see this correction, this move to the downside complete before we do see any positivity with the price action for XRP here on the 1 hour charts. I will leave this one here though, guys. We'll keep it short and sweet for today. That was Elliott Wave Theory. We were checking the price action with. If it's alien to you, if it's hard to understand, you can learn it over at memberships.𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗏𝗍𝒑𝒑𝒐𝒑𝒏𝒂𝒑.io. Plenty of rules and structures to abide by here, and it's a good way of mapping out the moves, the price action of the charts, giving you your targets, your invalidations and so forth. Guys, if you did enjoy today's video, please do smash up the like button, subscribe, tap on the bell. Leave us a couple of comments, think of what your thoughts of today's video were. They're very much appreciated. If you are going to trade, please do trade safely, have a nice tight stop loss, make some great gains, stay safe in the space, and until next time guys, have a very nice day.